Hello, my lovely viewers. Welcome again to Mathematics and I. It is your favorite presenter, Jeff Nino, and today we have a question on the board, which we are going to be solving. We are told to simplify this. Now, when you have a question like this, how do you go about it? Are you scared? Are you afraid? Or do you go for it? Now, these are the steps that you might take when solving a problem like this. Now, the first thing we have to do here is to do away with all the negative signs. Let us see that there is no negative sign in this question. And for us to do that, this is what we're going to do. All the negative powers at the numerator comes to the denominator. Because when the negative power comes to the denominator, it becomes a positive power. And when a negative power goes from the denominator to the numerator, it becomes a positive power as well. So if we should obey that rule, it means 5 raised to the power negative 7 goes to the numerator and becomes 5 raised to the power 7 times, and 6 raised to the power minus 5 goes to the numerator to become 6 raised to the power 5. Good. Multiplied by 5 raised to the power of 3. Because 5 raised to the power of 3 is the index form of 125. Because 5 times 5 times 5 into 3 places will give us 125. All over. Here we have, when 3 raised to the power minus 5 comes to the denominator, it becomes 3 raised to the power 5. Also, here becomes times 10 raised to the power of minus 5. Okay, let us see. I have base 5, I have base 5, I have base 3, and I have base 10. What are we going to do? There is no way I can work with 6 and 10, except I want to say 6 raised to the power 5, which is 6 times 6 times 6. Oh, sorry. No more negative sign. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay, now, let us proceed. Here, 6 can also be written as 2 times 3, or raised to the power of 5. So this simply means 2 raised to the power 5 times 3 raised to the power 5. So it means in place of 6 raised to the power 5, we are going to give 2 raised to the power 5 times 3 raised to the power 5. So here becomes 5 raised to the power 7 times 6 raised to the power 5 now is 2 raised to the power 5 times 3 raised to the power 5 multiplied by times 5 raised to the power 3. You see how we are expanding this question. Again, 10 can also be written as 2 times 5, or raised to the power of 5, which also means 2 raised to the power 5 times 5 raised to the power 5. So here we're going to have all over 3 raised to the power 5 multiplied by, instead of 10 raised to the power 5, we write 2 raised to the power 5 times 5 raised to the power 5. Okay, now let us see what we are going to do here. Watch. I have base 5, I have base 5. Now, and the sign separating them is the multiplication sign. Now, according to the law of indices, which says x raised to the power m times x raised to the power n becomes x raised to the power m plus n. It means I'm going to do this. I'll pick one of the 5, and then I will add the powers because I'm multiplying according to the law. So here becomes 7 plus 3 multiplied by 2 raised to the power 5 times 3 raised to the power 5 all over 3 raised to the power 5 times 2 raised to the power 5 times 5 raised to the power 5. And we all know that 7 plus 3 gives us 10. Now, here becomes 5 raised to the power 10 times 2 raised to the power 5 times 3 raised to the power 5 over 3 raised to the power 5 times 2 raised to the power 5 times 5 raised to the power 5. Now, this is what we're going to do. We have base 5 at the numerator, we have base 5 at the denominator. And we all know that when you have a division sign from the law which says x raised to the power m over x raised to the power n, it simply means x raised to the power n minus n. So what I'm going to do now is this. I'm going to pick one of the base and then I will subtract the powers. So here becomes, okay, I'll pick one of the base which is base 5. Let us start from the smaller base which is 2. Now I'll pick one of the base which is 2 and then I'll subtract the powers from each other. So here becomes 5 minus 5 times the next base is 3, which is after 2. I'll pick one of the base 3 And then I'll also what? Subtract the powers from each other, which is 5 and 5. 5 minus 5. And then the last base is 5. And then the powers are 10 and 5, which is 10 minus 5. Okay, so here it comes. 5 minus 5 gives us 0, which is 2 raised to the power 0, times 5 minus 5 also gives us 0, which is 3 raised to the power 0, times 10 minus 5 gives us 5, which is 5 raised to the power of 5. And then if we should continue in that pattern, we are going to get this. We are going to get this. Now, any raised to the power of 0 is 1. So here it becomes 1 times 1. 5 raised to the power of 5 is 3, 1, 2, 5. So if we should multiply all through, here becomes 3,125. So you see, if we should simplify the question for today, the answer we are going to arrive is 3,125. So we have come to the end of today's class. Thank you for watching. And I would say, if this is your first time joining us, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and also help us to share our videos. It is only when you share our videos that others will also learn from it. Bye for now, till we meet again in our next video. Keep on watching Mathematics and I.